Hello, welcome to I Drank Kool-Aid, and I bought this, like, a month and a half ago, but I fucking like it, so fuck you. Just right off the bat, something I never really thought about until now, I have a problem with this title screen, Steven.
Why?
Look at how Rey is holding the lightsaber. That makes no sense. Why would you hold it like that?
Because she's about to shove it up your ass.
But Darth Maul, it makes sense. He has a double-bladed lightsaber. Her,
Because
no.
they needed to make it duality.
Why even use Rey? Oh, right, because they have to show that Darth Maul's in this fucking game.
Because they show Rey because they have to push
The movie.
The movies. It's all about the movies. It's all about Disney.
Even though this person in the middle is not even in the movies at all.
Well, yeah. You also have to put your OC on there.
Actually, this character is pretty generic, but whatever. It's
whatever.
fine. Fuck it. Let's start.
Yep.
Let's start. Right. I Drank Kool-Aid 2.
At least you're honest about it.
Look, I mean, I get why everyone's pissed, and I know why everyone's pissed about it, and rightfully so. I have fun with it, though.
Yeah.
I will, but there are some shit that does really kind of irk me, especially, which I'll show you when we get to heroes versus villains. I just see nothing but Kool-Aid. Cyanide-laced Kool-Aid, man.
I know, right? I mean, like...
This is a beautiful game, though.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
I figured, with all the Reddit circle jerk hate mongering and all that, let's at least give parts of it a fair shake.
All right, so let's do arcade first, since that's like the most controlled and all that. And I just want to kind of show.
All right. Okay.
Kind of like the basic. Now, battle scenarios, these are actually kind of cool. I have only done, I think, the dark side version. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read. Yeah, I've only done like 8 out of 24 of those. And they're just like little specific scenarios, like kill these many people or do this. And you sometimes play as a villain or a hero, depending on the scenario. We'll do that in a minute because I like to be in control of things. So let's actually make this a little bit even. What side do you think I should be on? The Empire or... Nah, you know what? I'm going to be on the Empire. I know why.
Oh.
We're on Tatooine.
Alright.
Guess why I want to be the Empire, Steve?
Because you're a heel, Brian?
Well, yes. I will always forever be a heel. I will never turn face.
You're a baby face to me.
Fuck you. We both know I'm secret heel.
Fun fact about Hanson, the band Hanson.
Oh, yeah, what about him?
I found out the other day they were originally called the Babyface Assassins, which is 1,000 times better.
Oh my god,
name.
that's awesome. That sounds really fucking awesome. Close your eyes, Steve.
Alright, they're closed. They're not closed.
He's gonna fucking close his eyes in a minute. I'm gonna super glue that shit shut.
Fine, I'm closing my eyes.
That's what I thought.
Why am I closing my eyes?
Because of an amazing joke I'm going to have in a minute here.
I think I would cut these load screens out. These load screens are a bit...
Alright, open your eyes.
Okay.
His ultimate hatred of sand is now full circle.
Oh, send the guy in the light bright outfit who's gonna get sand all up in that shit. That's gonna be hours of desanding.
Yeah.
And that, sand never comes out.
No.
I have a backpack that I took to the beach once in the 5th grade. Still sand. Still.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm going to get fucking wrecked in a minute. Fuck you.
So you playing online right now?
No, this is just a single player thing. It's kind of cool. They are, as the DLC drops, they will add more stuff to the arcade. Like next week, I believe, is when we're gonna get stuff for The Last Jedi, which includes 2 new heroes, Finn and the Silver Stormtrooper, Captain Phasma. So that's kind of cool. And they'll add like a couple of new maps to arcade, as well as, of course, the main game from The Last Jedi into the... Fuck you think you're shooting at?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm noticing that this is definitely the graphical upgrade to the game that we always wanted.
Yes.
For sure, but at what price? At what price?
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I mean...
And I sold my soul to EA.
So how much money have you dropped into this thing yet?
Just to get the price I paid for the game. That's all.
Alright.
I have not found, probably since when I started it, I didn't find any microtransactions, but that's just me.
Oh, I guess you probably weren't looking. That and they shut off a lot of them. As at this time of recording, they've shut off most of the microtransactions for this service as they
now I am
figure things out. Now, the popular theory that's been running is that this upheaval and uproar that we've been experiencing with these microtransactions and the price-wise and all that was all planned. They knew that people weren't going to like it. So it's kind of like a fake out, you know.
Jesus Christ, is the Emperor fucking working?
You know what?
EA?
You know what?
Sheev Palpatine works there?
It's getting pretty scummy over there, I won't lie. So what it is that they show you this ludicrous amount of microtransactions and price and grindage that is completely unacceptable. And then they go, okay, well, we're not taking that shit out. So they'll back off of it for a while and then grind
until people forget about it.
And then they'll bring it back at the price that they were already going to have at the start. But now it looks like they've compromised. So, okay.
What the fuck do you think this is?
I don't know. I've wondered that for like 15 years now, ever since I played the first one.
I'm gonna see if I can get a drink. You think Kylo Ren's old enough to have a fucking drink?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh,
I mean,
I can't tell if you're a fucking
if
rebel.
he's old enough to be sent into battle, he's probably old enough.
I mean, then again, the Jedi were sending children into the fucking Clone Wars and shit.
Yeah.
The Jedi are probably worse in the movies than the Sith.
Yeah, because at least the Sith, like, all right, look, we're gonna make you do war crimes, but then you can actually have a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
you can fucking chill. Hang,
now be a Jedi,
Party.
and you can't have any of that shit either.
Except for one Jedi, he was allowed to have that. Ki-Adi-Mundi, the Conehead Jedi. Now the reason for this.
What the fuck? Oh, so there are invisible walls in this one.
Only because of the scenario I'm in. This is the main multiplayer map, which is much larger. It gives you much more access. I'll explain when we get to there why that is. Because it does make sense. Most multiplayer matches are done in phases. Which I'm not explaining it right.
Alright.
We're almost done with this.
Well,
what other villains, real quick, do you want to see? Because I'm about to die.
Oh, well, let's see what we have. I don't know what we have. I'm completely inept. I didn't want to play the first one, and I want to play this one.
Which I did. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't.
Once I heard that there weren't space battles, and it wasn't like how I wanted it,
There is a space battle, I think only in the Death Star map, but I kept fucking crashing. Every time it's like, oh, go blow up Death Star. I'm like, no, I don't want to, so I'm going to fucking die.
What was that one game where it was nothing but space battles?
There's a lot of them.
PS2.
Jedi Starfighter? Or Star Wars Starfighter?
Yeah, that's
I mean, it's both of those games.
All I remember is that people bitched at me because I wasn't doing the objective right, but it wouldn't show me the objective.
Because I'm not gonna die. Oh, Kylo Ren had a heart attack.
Just take a knee there,
Alright,
buddy.
so we have these creepy fucks from Rogue One. This heavy. Boba Fett.
Alright.
Bosk.
Who?
Remember that dude who kind of like gave the Imperial some shit and the Empire Strikes Back for like whatever, fuck it. Of course, this dude.
They just like we don't have characters. Just whatever.
Well, Bosk
whoever.
was a fan favorite in Battlefront. Like everyone fucking used Bosk. Darth Maul, the main character from the campaign. I hate.
Wait, she's a part of the bad team.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, fucking Potato Face here.
All right. Well, let's see what Potato Face does. Cause I don't think
it's over now.
Oh well.
Well, we'll play as him. I don't have him unlocked in terms of the multiplayer because fuck, I hate the Emperor so much. I hate playing as him. I hate him in general. Ooh, I got 100 credits. Wow, cool.
All right.
Do you just want to play again real quick, or you just want to move on?
Let's move on to another one. Now, those credits. Do those apply to multiplayer as well?
Yes. I will go into... Now, these are little things that you do. The more that you do, the more you get. So, like 1,000 credits for if I defeat 2,500 enemies in arcade.
Okay.
Which is... You've seen before. You've been here before. You see me with Darth Maul, and I just fucking wrecked people left and right.
Now, on arcade, I've seen clips of Twitch streamers and YouTubers where they would get taken out of arcade mode.
I've never had an issue.
Yeah, where it said, well, maybe that was a beta thing, but it said...
Might have been... Well, the arcade wasn't available in beta, so I don't know. It could be anything, but I have not had that issue.
I've seen it where, like, okay, you've played too much... You can continue playing arcade, but you're not going to get anything.
That's probably from the EA Early Access, because it would only let you play for so long before the game came out. That's what that is. But no, that has not happened to me.
Okay, I guess that was to make sure that there wasn't level 500s out there or something.
Which is fair. Okay, that's fair. Oh, what did I get? Oh, I've been at this.
See, that's why I wanted to see... I wanted to do this opinion on my own, because I'm in that Ethernet of Reddit and 4chan and all those places.
Whereas I don't give a fuck.
And they'll take something and they'll hate it, and then they'll just get visceral with it.
Yeah.
So I want to see how bad it is for myself.
Let's look at these crates. Now, these crates, there's 3 types. There's the Trooper crate,
All
which can give you cards to upgrade your troopers, which is always a good idea because these affect your weapons. They affect how many points you can get. And everyone gets these. There's no, like, specific ones. Starfighter, which I don't really use because I don't really do the dogfights as I suck.
Okay.
I die a lot. Hero crate. This is also same principle for the troopers. They also get star cards. Like Kylo Ren could, for example, upgrade certain abilities that he has, and stuff like that. And every day you get a new crate.
Okay. Now, these crates are randomized.
Yes, they're always randomized.
And you can always buy these crates.
Yes.
And they affect gameplay overall.
Yeah, let me show you how real quick. I'm not going to open ones. I'm trying to save up a little bit so that way I can open. So, okay, let's go look at assault or the heavy. This is what I mainly use. So, these I got through crates. I have not gotten any weapons through crates. The only way you can get new guns is if you play. So, Mobile Sentry, I've gotten these. You can also craft these through, what is it called, like scrap, as you can see there. I'm generally not going to, because I have my own little method. Like, I use the fuck out of this. This helps me get a little bit more points in terms of the battle. So if I want to play as a hero, it helps me get to that a little bit more faster than the average. But on average, it's usually only just a 5 or 10 point difference, and I still get my ass kicked all the time.
Okay.
These are abilities. These abilities, every player has access to these. Explosive Sentry, and all of them have their pros and cons. Explosive Sentry does a lot of damage, but you're stationary, so you better know what you're doing. Shield, this is standard. This, it speaks for itself. It's just a shield that goes around your gun, but it also, again, doesn't let you like roll or anything like that as well, which is beneficial to doing that. And you can only just use your gun, even if it overheats. So if your gun overheats and you still have your shield on, yay. But that also, if you're in the middle of like a combat situation, crap, how do you kill somebody? Which, again, that's fair. This is a barrage, just a grenade launcher. I don't know when I got this. I have not used it. I don't generally care for stuff like that. I already have a little impact grenade as it is. So
I'm seeing numbers over here. So that means that these are rarities?
Oh, you mean these numbers?
Yes.
No, that's the level it's currently on. I can upgrade to the next level, which is a modifier of whatever. This, for example, is only... I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses. 200 modifier, which is just the standard. And then I think the next one's like 225, 250, and then 300 would be the maximum. So if you see someone with a purple card, that's what that is.
Okay, so it does have rarity as to it too.
No, not really. You could get these at any time. There's no specific way to abuse on how to get these.
Right.
These, as far as I'm aware, this is the only way to do it. Of course, you could always just buy what's called those crystals, which is 95, but again, that's shut off. And every game has that. Injustice 2, for example, has that. Mortal Kombat's had that. Destiny's had that. They all have it.
Yeah, and I think it's getting kind of problematic where
it
people are just buying their way to the top.
It is. Especially with Injustice, for example. I mean, you can buy for like just $5, and I've done it. I'm guilty. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
just like the source crystals to help get you more crates.
Yeah, and I think the bottom line is that this is because this is now a Disney property, and B, it's always been marketed towards kids in some way.
Yes.
So the fact that kids are quote unquote gambling in some sort of fashion is, well, it's terrifying in a couple aspects, where it's normalizing the ideals that gambling to win or gambling for fun is okay and normal.
Right.
And also that they're doing this at an age where most of these kids, like, they're still teenagers. Teenagers can't really identify. About to say, don't break the captain.
No. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my glasses.
Teenagers, they can't really see what's a good decision and what's a bad decision yet.
Whereas we're both adults, we obviously know.
Man-children.
Yes, I have a room full of action figures. I'm not going to deny it. But
we have disposable income. Well, very little disposable income, but
we
still.
have jobs. We work for our shit.
Yeah. So maybe we can afford that. $2 here, $3 there.
Right.
Even I myself is guilty. I spent about $10 on Pokemon Go while I was playing that.
So let me explain. I don't mean to interrupt, but one thing I want to point out was my earlier sentiment of weapons. You actually can get these at any time. What I mean by that is, if I play as the First Order, this is the First Order in the heavy class. This is their default weapon. This is the Clone Trooper. This is, I believe, the Rebellion. I could be wrong. Not in every case. Like, obviously, when I play as a battle droid, it's just like this.
Now, let's get into the lore a little bit. Now, these weapons, they've been in universe for a while now, right?
Yes, this has been around for a long time.
Because
this is like Dark Forces shit, man.
Okay, so like this has been in games before, because I've noticed
this
now that
this is from the movies.
These are starting to look more and more like real guns rather than rather than some fictitious sci-fi gun.
Right.
Like they're starting to look like that's an actual bullet firing death machine.
They always did kind of look like that.
Yeah, but
look at Han Solo's gun and tell me it's not a German Mauser.
Yeah, but now it's getting. I mean, not to knock anything. It's just I've noticed that this is sort of the trend that we're going for now as we're updating the franchise from the 70s.
Yeah, but I guess you kind of have to do that as time goes on. Like, I mean, look at Rogue One. They all looked like they were going to Vietnam.
Yeah,
and
which I guess
did
eventually. Well, that was kind of the intent in the first ones, but it wasn't so much on the nose because
Vietnam also just ended.
Yeah, so they were like, let's do some imagery, but not powerful imagery.
Now, to explain these guns real quick, since I know you're not as into the lore as I am, these weapons were standard for the early years of the clones, the Clone Wars, the clones used these. They still used them throughout, but they were heavier, so the clones downgraded to much smaller, easier, more compact weapons, like what you see in Episode 3, and probably in Battlefront 2. And probably even, I think they were in the first Battlefront, the clones. Yeah, they were.
I mean,
this is just the same weapon, just I have an upgrade.
I remember rocket launchers and sniper rifles.
This weapon has been around in a few different variations.
Now that looks like a shotgun.
No, this is actually a machine gun. This has been around in a few different variations. I've used this in Jedi Outcast, Jedi Academy, both of which are technically Dark Forces. I'm sure this is around Dark Forces too, but I haven't played that. This has been, I'm trying to think what other games. I want to say like one of the original Battlefronts had this, or a weapon similar to it.
Okay.
So these aren't necessarily anything like new per se, but they've been around for a long time.
Alright. Okay, and so you do get a variety of...
Yeah, and these are just little cute emotes. Like, I have one that says...
Now, that's something that's kind of bugging me. Is that every game seems to have these in there for some reason.
It's just funny.
I mean, I remember back...
Like, Friday the 13th has them for no discernible reason.
That's the problem I'm having, is that it's like, why? Why do we have these in this game?
Well, in fairness for Friday the 13th, that could actually kind of help a little bit if a person doesn't have a microphone. The emotes are like gestures and stuff.
I can see that.
Yeah, so this is like the more standard weapon that the clones had throughout the clone.
Now, is there any slug throwers in this universe now?
Slug throwers?
Yeah, well,
meaning...
That's what they used to call, like, guns that shot bullets.
No. Well, I think in Republic Commando there kind of was, but that game is so old and unfortunately it's fading into obscurity. God rest Republic Commando in every way, shape, and form. But they had they were called something else. I do not play as this dude. I don't know why. Why would you go into battle dressed like that?
Why? Yeah, why would it be like, hey, shoot me, I'm clearly a leader?
Yeah, and these weapons have all been around before. Blurg.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Gesundheit? What was that?
It's called Blurg.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Who comes up with this shit?
I don't know. And honestly, this is the First Order sidearm. Any of the ones that are black and white, First Order. This is... I remember this from the old Battlefront. I want to say... Oh, I've seen this around. Not in this nice of quality, but I've seen this gun around. Yeah,
usually it's been a war, so...
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like in terms of like other games.
So let's look at the cast of characters we have.
The heroes and all that?
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
So you have Fat Man, and then we have some lizard dude I've never seen in these movies.
Dude, I will show you later.
People say that he exists. I've never seen this
He's
guy.
in The Empire Strikes Back when Vader's talking to the bounty hunters.
All right.
There's one Imperial right before we see Vader. It's like the scene is like in those little pits, and he's like, "Bounty hunters, we don't need their scum." And you just hear a guy go, "That's him."
That one line gets you in a game?
Yes. Well, also, the real reason why Bosk was in the previous Battlefront with a pack that had Lando, I believe. No, they had it had like other bounty hunters as well. It had Dengar, it had Bosk, it had some other guy. I can't remember, unfortunately. But Bosk of that was so popular. He's actually very, very good to have. He has like a poison grenade. He has like senses and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's a devastating guy. I've seen him take out like entire fucking squads.
All right, let's keep looking through. So we got Chewbacca.
Now, Chewbacca you have to unlock, and the price isn't too bad. As you can see, I've already gotten that, and I've gotten that. I just spent the other day like all my stuff on crates, and I got that right back. So it's not like you just play the game a little bit.
So they have upped the speed at which you can upgrade stuff.
Right. It used to be that I only got like maybe 125 per match. Now I get 325.
Okay, so they've
and it has no effect on level or anything. Of course, Vader. We have Sheev Palpatine.
You mean Frank?
No, it's his actual name, Sheev. I've told you this before.
I love that joke though. He's like, "Let's be Frank," so everyone calls him Frank.
What?
It's prequel memes.
Oh, whatever. Han Solo. Harrison Ford, which actually that looks a lot like Harrison Ford.
Yeah, this actually let's keep going, and I want to talk about some other people.
Iden Versio, this is the character you play as in a story mode. She's only 5,000.
Why can't we see her face?
Because she's wearing a helmet.
Why can't we see her outline?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Look at Chewbacca.
Because she's in an all black uniform, man.
Huh? They don't really get. No, they don't actually have a good look at who they are.
Because you can already see them in arcade and all that. So, of course, Kylo, whiny bitch.
Now he looks okay, but if you take off the mask...
Like this?
Yeah, look at his face. It doesn't look quite right.
I don't know why he's doing it. It's like, I have my shoes on, right?
Yeah.
He's running around with sandals, so I like to keep him massive.
Yeah, because they didn't make that face look great.
Being an Adam Driver, you can only do so much with.
Well, I don't think
Billy D. motherfucking Williams.
I don't think he came in for facial things
I don't know, but Billy D. motherfucking Williams.
All right,
and is voiced by Billy D. himself.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, obviously, can't get Carrie Fisher, but you can't see it very well here. But she looks, exactly like Carrie. It's crazy. Obviously, it's not Carrie's voice, but it's pretty dang close.
Right, because she
Luke.
Yeah.
I've seen worse Lukes.
Yeah, I mean the one in Force Unleashed didn't look that great.
Fucking terrible, and I wrecked that blonde motherfucker. Watch that video, by the way. I fucking ended his ass.
Oh yeah, you destroyed.
At last,
then we have the devil himself.
Yeah. Did you ever see what he originally was going to look like?
More like the devil?
Yes. The George Lucas said to the concept artist, like, take your worst nightmare and draw him. And he did. And it was like this gray skin, like fucked up teeth, like beady, sunken in eyes, like face that was all wrinkled and wrong and looked like just hell, and then with red dreadlocks around it.
And then I guess he's like, now just make the devil and go to therapy.
He said, make your second worst night. Like, he looked at that for a minute. It was just like,
oh, this is kind of fucked up, buddy.
Yeah, he actually was probably sitting there thinking like,
can we get the set counselor over here?
They did use that design later in the Clone Wars series for Darth Maul's not mother, but like witch race. On his planet, there's witches, and they were called the Night Sisters. They did use that later for the Night Sisters.
Yeah, because everyone looks like Satan on his planet.
Rey in the Last Jedi outfit.
Okay, and that looks
decent. And it's actually voiced by Daisy Ridley.
Oh, well, because she's not too big to say no. You know what? I always laughed about that, and then I saw the prequels, like the updated prequels.
Yeah,
that
like they fix a lot of shit.
Yeah, and then I saw that on TV, and that was just a fucking Muppet just being spun around artificially in CGI.
I haven't used this, so I can't say if it's any good.
How? Wait, hold on. How do you fight with these ships then?
You use these in Starfighter.
Okay.
Right, like when
about to say that's kind of a tactical advantage having a ship go around.
Oh fuck! Well, hey, Kylo Ren on the ground, Kylo Ren in the air, man. It's Kylo Ren, everybody. No, what is that? When you're in Starfire mode, these specific ships have their specific abilities. I'm not sure what they are, because I don't play that mode. We might play it today. I'm not sure. But there's that. Now, there's 2 Millennium Falcons. Han Solo and Chewbacca. I don't know what the difference is. And Rey and Chewbacca.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Darth Maul's creepy-ass ship. Look at this shit. This dude is fucking creepy.
That looks slick, though. That looks like you're out to go. Like, that looks like you're cruising to get, like, space girls, you know?
He's gonna get space pussy with that.
Yeah.
He's like, do you want to know my revenge?
Now, that's a goofy fucking ship. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but dude, when I used to play like fucking Jedi Starfire that had this in there, I would wreck motherfuckers in that. This is like the end all be all ship. Luke Skywalker's X-wing.
Mm-hmm.
Poe Dameron, who was the guy who played Apocalypse in that shitty X-Men movie.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
But fuck you! Didn't you see it with me?
No. I told you I'm not going to go see it because I haven't seen any of the other ones.
You don't need to! But Poe Dameron, who was in the beginning of The Force Awakens and all that, and I'm supposed to give a fuck who he is. Yoda.
Yoda has a ship?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously tiny. It's probably like the size of my hand. But
it gets smaller with every... So, speaking of all these ships, I actually finally saw the Orville as I was waiting for a package today. Pretty
I don't want to play that.
Pretty good show. So let's see another
Let's do Galactic Assault. This is like 20 on 20, 40 players.
All right,
where you become a fucking man.
Let's see the multiplayer.
And luckily, it doesn't take very long to get a match. I've heard people have had issues with servers. I've had a little bit of issues with lag, but nothing that's, like, game-breaking. The only thing that happens is, like, your character goes forward, stops, goes forward, stops. Just for, like, a second.
Okay, that was a terrible joke, but...
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so, clone. I'm going to pick heavy, because I'm going to stick with that. And... these are battle points that you get throughout the game. Oh, fuck. Okay, shit. Fine. We're just going to start. Okay.
Okay, so you and your identical twin brothers are... I guess not twins, but just identical brothers.
No, they're brothers.
Whoa. Turn around real quick. Look in there. Yep. AFK.
Not necessarily. There's people still low. I mean, they do move. At least I can go through them. I'm in you. Oh shit.
No, I guess you didn't want to play with us.
Right. Whatever, fine. Get moving, clone.
What are these?
Wait,
why are they black?
They're not black, man. Based off Tamara, whatever. I'm gonna keep going because I got shit to do.
Yeah.
I gotta defend shit.
So we're playing actual multiplayer right
Yes.
now. All right.
Playing with actual people. Look, see? Actual people.
Okay. I'm just gonna black that out.
Yeah, or blur it.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, so I gotta defend this thingy. Oh,
so this plays like the original PS2, but shinier.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at all that shine. Everything... You know what it reminds me of?
Get the fuck out of my way.
This reminds me of the Progressive ads. Just
It
shiny
does.
white, everything.
Do you think they filmed them on Camino?
Probably. They probably have the budget.
Probably at this point.
Fun fact about insurance companies. Fun fact about Esurance.
Okay, now let me explain those invisible... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, murder those guys. So those are...
Battle droids.
Alright.
Ah, fuck!
Well, you died.
So what I was going to explain was... You see where the droids were coming from?
Mm-hmm.
That is the quote-unquote invisible walls. As phases go on, so the droids have to get one spot, then they go to the next spot, then they go to the next spot. There's usually about 3 of them.
Okay.
Most of the time, whenever it's like a walker, it's the walker has to get to a certain spot, deploy, take over.
Alright.
That's all.
Now-
That's what that is.
So, is everyone in this match on your team?
No, there's a team of 20 on my team, and then the battle droids are all players as well.
Okay. So, it's just you can't get into their spawn point, and they can't
No.
get into yours.
Exactly. Like, you can't spawn kill.
Okay, that's good, because that's a pretty big problem with games right now, is that there's a lot of games where, like, the maps just, because of the size and the player count, there's a lot of spawn killing going on right now in certain games.
Oh, I thought that was a health bar. It's just part of the fucking door. Fuck.
Well,
Fuck you. Why won't you open?
because then you'd get
Oh,
into
it has
his-
to open from their side. Okay. Ow!
Never run away. Never turn your back to a robot, man.
Motherfucker, I was getting a better position. I rolled out of their way like 8 times.
All right. So as you're enjoying this environment, fun fact about e-insurance. So they had this mascot for a while.
Aaron Insurance.
Yeah, Aaron Insurance. The reason why they had to take her away is because of Google's search engine and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at all that. They had a problem where people couldn't stop making pornography. of her.
DeviantArt.
Yeah. Well,
Let's be honest.
no, because they don't let porn on that. Well, but that's probably a problem too.
Bullshit.
Well, they don't let hardcore on there.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, don't stand there.
No, I have to. I
So
was
they had
grabbing
to they had to abandon that mascot because people couldn't find their services without finding dozens of images of their mascot in lewd positions. So
God bless.
that's the internet age that we're living in, folks.
Ooh, I took out dubstep. You and your shitty taste in music. Oh fuck.
You know what? I was
Flash
actually
bomb.
really into dubstep for like the first 2 years of college.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know why. Just
Shut your.
I was really
ass
into
up.
it.
Shut your fucking ass up. I hate you. I
why?
now hate you because you.
Because I
have
liked
terrible-
robot music for a while.
You have terrible, awful taste in. Fuck you.
I don't enjoy it that much now, but
Nice
no.
thing is too, you also get kill assists, so you still get points even
Yeah,
if someone
that's-
quote unquote steals your kill, which it doesn't really happen intentionally. Most of the time, it's just everyone's.
I mean,
oh,
it's
Jesus.
everyone's just working together to murder robots.
Yeah, pretty
so-
much. I mean, like they gotta murder us, man, and we gotta murder them.
So, I think you explained it to me in a previous version, but the reason why they stopped using robots and started using humans again because it was cheaper.
Droids are fucking stupid. The battle droids were terrible, but oh, dear lord.
Whoa,
Okay,
okay, he just slid. He just
He has a
slid in.
jetpack.
Okay.
he has like a jetpack. That's how he was able to do that. Battle droids were, even though they were cheaper to make, they were terrible, and they were never ever truly meant to last. Part of the Emperor's plan was that they were cheap, easy to make, and a little bit terrifying. But they were terrible. We get so stressed out that they would literally malfunction on the battlefield. The reason why we don't see like those bigger, larger droids. Oh Jesus! And I still get points even if I die.
Okay.
So it's fair, I just die a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean an ass ton a lot.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to show too much of the multiplayer. I also want to see...
I'm going to show another mode.
Okay. Well, let's get a fair shake.
Also, this map's not...
How many maps are there currently?
As far as I know, there's Jakku, Tatooine, 2 versions of Endor, Hoth, Camino, Naboo, and Kashyyyk.
Okay, so that's a pretty
It's
decent...
I think it's like 8. And they're, of course, adding more with... And DLC is completely free, of course.
Okay, that was my second. Whoa, watch out.
I know.
That's hot tamale. Hot tamale.
Yeah,
You
press it
always
for
want to
his
watch
ass.
out for...
Ah, Jesus!
They're coming from you on all sides.
That's because they're getting desperate because we're about to win.
Ah.
See that red number up there?
Yep.
If it was blue, we would be fucked.
Okay.
It's red. One more kill, and they are done. Yes, you can play as a Wookiee.
Have you killed anyone?
Yes, I killed like 1 or 2 people. I blew up
And
that one guy.
wow, you're so terrible. You can't even hold your own controller.
Shut the fuck up. It slipped down my hand.
You know what's the worst feeling ever
I don't know what
is?
those things are.
What is that?
I don't know. It's in the ocean now.
Oh, good. Some giant squid's gonna get really confused when he's like, "Hey, baby, whoa, what are you? Thought you were my girl. You were not."
Yeah, see, I got only 145, so I sucked poop.
Oh, so it does go based off skill now.
I think so.
Because in the beta, it was not based off skill at all. It could
No,
be,
it was just
you
random.
could be.
I actually got less in the beta than I did in this. I think
Okay.
I would get like 20 or 95 per match.